The dog's just having a little bit of a scratch. That's what you can hear. I tried to put my headphones in, but then the phone doesn't stand up. Anyway, welcome to my Friday live with Nat. I have been anticipating getting on and talking to you all day. Like I'm so excited about what I want to talk about today that I had to email myself so that I wouldn't go on a tangent, because I often do, which is totally cool, right? So I'm all about imperfect action and just like, you know, getting on with it. So today I'm going to chat to you about the myth behind what I believe in finding balance and standing out in full in an online space, because I get that question a lot from clients. And the big thing I want to talk about is the reason why you left your job, or the reason why you haven't gone back to a job, and the reason why you have created a business, or you want to create a business, is your unique selling point. So some people and some clients I come across and I say to them, okay, so why did you build this business? And they talk about this gap that they've seen in the industry, and that's why they go set up their business. But what they do is they fall into cookie cutter land. And I'm like, but where in your messaging and where on your site and where in your story are you sharing that this is the reason why you're doing it? And they go, oh, and they don't share that passion and that unique reason why they've gone and put their mortgage on the line, their savings on the line, their whole existence on the line by leaving a secure job, which in this day and age, all jobs aren't secure, right? But roll with me for this. Oh, my connection's a bit weak. Sorry about that. You know, is they're like, oh, I found a gap in the market. I really wanted to do this, so I started that. And you're like, wow, but you don't share that. And they don't share it often because they're fearful of their reason might be negative, and they don't want to like point the finger at anyone, and so they don't talk about it. But I'm like, if you talk about it and you feel it, guaranteed your ideal clients, your tribe, they feel it too. That's why you've got to be that spokesperson for it. You know, that's why I left my corporate job, was because I could see that so many women weren't taking any action into their own businesses because they thought it all had to be perfect. There's some beautiful church bells ringing. I don't know if you can hear them at the moment. Anyway, so if you're not telling people why you're doing what you do, then you can't fully, you know, roar and get on your soapbox and just, you know, get out there and chat about it. And when you do, it helps you detach from what other people think of you. It brings through this passion. You know, people say to me, Nat, you're so passionate, you get so excited. And I'm like, well, that's because I fully align every day with why I want to be here in front of you guys, and I'm truly in belief of it. And the only way I got to do that is by stop caring what people think. So share with people why you do what you do. And another client asked me today, you know, how do you stand out in a full marketplace? And I was like, well, why are other people standing out? You must have an example in your head of who you think is standing out. Let's talk about why they stand out. And guaranteed what comes up is that person's confidence. That they may be selling the same thing as you, but they're confident in how they sell it, how they present it, who they are. So, you know, business coaching, my God, it's a crowded market space. Do I focus on that? No. Do I share anything new from other people? No. Do I focus on that and go, oh my God, I have to keep reinventing the wheel? No. Do I fully believe and fully commit and sit with the fact that I am here to share a message to people who like how I sound, like my energy? Yes, I sit in that space. I sit in that space that I'm going to naturally attract a certain type of person who's going to be able to, who needs to hear what I've got to say. And if I focus on never been enough, or there's too many people in the space doing the same thing, then I won't show up every day. So it's a choice, right? to fully step in 100% commitment into your message, into your business, is it's a choice to not believe that story. And that's why business journaling and affirmations are so powerful, and how I start my day is I talk about and I affirm my reality, that people need to hear my message, that I'm here to help women in business stand out and take imperfect action. And that's how you stand out, is it's those people who seem to be smashing it in your eyes is because they're confident. Now, confident doesn't mean you have to be extrovert, that you have to be loud, that you have to be kind of crazy, because if you are that person, then you are just going to attract, the same as you. This isn't real live, I have to go open the door for my daughter from school, so this is like live in Nat HQ. Say hi to the internet world. That you just got a tour of Nat's house. This is real life biz though, right? Where was I at? So, because people are like, oh, Nat, that, you're so confident, this girl that I think's doing better than me, she's like, confident, and I'll be like, but people find that too much. There is a tribe of people out there who need your beautiful, soft, extrovert. Everyone needs everyone, right? There's enough for everyone. Not everyone digs me. I don't dig everyone. And so if you just try and attract the people by your own personality, by your own vibe, then man, it's so much easier to wake up and just be yourself than thinking you have to try and morph into this loud, booming person if that's not what you're into. And it's the same as me. Imagine if I had to water myself down. God help the people who then had to come and work with me, because then I wouldn't be able to hold back. So that's how you stand out in the marketplace, is you just fully, actually start to understand what 100% committed in your business, what that looks like. And it's been completely unapologetic about what you do. There's a lot of network marketers out there at the moment, and they're going, why are a lot of people doing better than me? I'm like, because they actually stop giving a crap about what other people think of what networking marketing is. If you fully believe in what you're doing, you would literally dress head to toe and dress your car in whatever it is that you did. That's 100% commitment, is that you're going to show up every day and do it anyway. The third thing I want to talk about is such an interesting subject, and it's something that I'm starting to believe through other coaches and mentors too, that trying to find balance when you want to have a business that generates $6,000, $10,000 a month. The idea of having balance is a bit of a fairy tale unless you have really strong internal support, so that perhaps you have a cleaner, you have someone who helps with the kids, that you have a PA, that you have a VA. If you don't have that support and you're looking for balance, I think you're pushing some shit uphill, because you're trying to find something that only exists some days. So I think balance is about your energy. So if you wake up and you're energetically feeling fantastic, then you feel that you can juggle the day a bit better, because you're energetically driven quite differently. If you're just a one-man band and you're heading towards 6 or 10k a month, and you are wanting to do everything perfect and everything yourself, and that you don't have any kind of group coaching, and it's just one-on-one, then how do you find balance? How do you get up and look after yourself? How do you keep serving your clients? And I believe that if you're seeking balance, then that is just your sneaky self-sabotage throwing you another procrastination ball. It's just disguised differently, finding balance. So that is just my small intake. Don't think that's quite right. That's just my small take on what I think about finding balance. I think that you should stop trying to find balance and make sure you have daily consistent actions instead, which bring about rituals and habits, and they then become your default you know, when they're good ones. So that's what I wanted to chat to you guys about today, was finding balance, standing out online, and the reason why you left your job. Like, freaking tell people, you know, get on your soapbox and tell people what it is you stand for. Have an amazing weekend, and we will see y'all next week. Oh my gosh, 101 Nat, totally forgot what I actually preach and teach. That if you love this, share it. If you know that someone needs to hear my message today, please tag them. Otherwise, I'd love for you to start thinking about coming to join Shapeshifter. It's the end of September. I have to warn you, people have said to me, why is Shapeshifter so cheap? So I'm actually going to price it up. So make sure you get in while it's still $97, because I am going to double it up. Otherwise, you know, I've got a couple of spaces left only for some one-on-one clients. Otherwise, I'm going to have to actually close up my one-to-one sessions, just because, you know, time is getting limited for me, and I want to be able to concentrate fully on those people. Anyway, check out my website. Have a fantastic weekend.